Welcome back to EventPress broadcast, and I'm joined by Lynette Muthamia, who is the founder, Farai Consultancy and Farai Botanicals, and she's also a customer experience trainer. Good to have you on set.
Good to have you also. Nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Now, you are the founder of Farai Consultancy. So for somebody who is listening to you for the very first time, and they're asking, what is Farai? What is your response to that?
So Farai Consultancy is just based on training in customer experience, and we take you through the customer journey. That's from onboarding until the customer is gone. So in like the event space, you find that we need standardization in the industry whereby the customer training is not based on an individual, how their personality is, but there's a baseline of that if I interact with your business, this is what I expect, and I expect the best.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of delegates coming from across the world, coming to Kenya, and most of them want to have a good experience. So how do we teach the next generation of event teams to use data to customize experiences, to ensure that whatever client has feels very personal, not the robotic kind of treatment where you come to a hotel and you don't know how to be treated? So how do we teach this generation or anybody in the event space to ensure that they use data to customize customer experiences?
Yeah, so in the advent of technology and the latest is AI, you use all the advantages you can get to make a customer experience work well. And you have data that will look sometimes at the behavioral attitudes of customers, say what time they shop, where do they shop. Then you also have like numbers whereby you're looking at what do they buy, how do they interact with this service. So the customization comes from the data, because once I'm able to collect this data, I'm able now to use my people skills to bring out what they want. I can tell the preferences before the customer walks in. I can tell what time they like to shop, how they interact with this product. So it's a convergence between the people and also the AI or the technology. So you need, yes, your AI or your technology part, the data part should be, perfect.
Yes.
But you need the people skills. That's why in the hospitality industry, you will never see like robots are the ones that will be welcoming.
Definitely.
Because the human interaction is completely important for this. So it just helps the data, helps that human interaction to enhance it, and to make the customer feel that they're the most important person in the place,
Why do you think every event planner or corporates should ensure they do the customer experience training for their staff to ensure that anytime they're interacting with a delegate, there is an aspect of course, the approach is respect. So basically, why is it important to have customer experience training?
Because first of all, the industry is very competitive. Back in the day, there were monopolies of industries. Like maybe if I buy milk, I'm just buying it from one milk company. But now you have like 100 companies that are sell dairy products. How do I stand out? And after I have drawn the customer to my business, how do I retain them? Customer experience will save you so much money. It will save you reputational damage because you do not want conflict with the customers. But most importantly, it retains customers who bring in the revenues. So it's a boost of the revenues. It's crucial to have your staff trained in customer experience. Yes. Because bottom line, it's profits. So if you are keen on your profits, then you have to be keen. Your business has to be customer centric.
Does the training cut across different industries, or it's streamlined across all the industries?
So all industries need customer experience and customer service. As I said, there is a lot of competition in the market. So we could be selling the same product or we could be selling the same service, but what makes me stand out? Why does my customer keep on returning to me and not you, yet we are selling at the same price? And we have the same product. It's because the people are the ones, the data that way, the customer-centric way of doing business is what retains customers and even brings in more, because there's that thing of referral. Like, I can be just interacting with the CEO of a company and he decides that his company would benefit from my company and brings in a whole, delegation. That's not just you. When you deal with one person, you just don't look at it like you're dealing with one person. You're dealing with probably companies or even referrals of other companies. So it's crucial to have this at the center of your business.
Okay, that makes sense. So you mean that for somebody who's selling like leisure as a service or accommodation, all of them need to get their staff trained on matters service customer experience, because that is now what will be able to either make this people come again or come once and then disappear.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
You had Lynette say you have to make sure that your staff understands the customer, because these are the people that will be able to bring you revenue and bring you returning clients. So if you want to make sure that your brand is keeping on moving and upskilling, make sure that you have your staff trained on matters customer experience. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lynette.
Nice to talk with you, John.
Keep training these guys and make sure that they keep learning to ensure that, of course, clients keep coming. Because
Yes.
I mean, the important thing about a business is you want to have value being brought to given out, and that value now makes sure that these people keep coming. And also get referrals. Tell
Yes.
people and tell your friends to tell their friends.
Yes, and it's also you're protecting your brand.
Definitely.
Definitely that will protect your brand.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I hope to see you around.
I hope to see you too.
All right, take care.
I thank you for the interview.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.